Hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. This report is for Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. As usual, I forgot to turn off the sound. Alright. Welcome. My name is Lysander Xanthus. I am a clairvoyant, psychic, and energy healer. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Astrology, Numerology, and card guidance for the day ahead, May 13th, and guiding you through a few basic spiritual practices. Today's focus is Deity Highlight, where I talk, hopefully briefly, about a specific god or goddess. Today's goddess is the Celtic goddess Epona. So we'll talk a little bit about her in a bit. All right. So I would like to begin with a little singing bowl. This is to bring us to a place of peace and begin releasing any energy that may not be serving us. Next, I would like to guide us through a grounding exercise. This is a simple way to practice self-healing, and we're just going to be visualizing releasing energy into the earth. So imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached to the bottom of this bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the earth. We're going to be tuning into the energy we would like to release. See this as a color and visualize that color draining down your bubble, down into the pipe, and down into the earth. Breathe as you see this. We release all energy that is no longer serving us. We release all energy that does not belong to us, all foreign energy. We release all negativity and anything that we are now ready to let go of. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our being and body. We release. As you see the last of this energy exit the bottom of your bubble, see the drain at the bottom disappear and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. And we've grounded. So after releasing energy, it's frequently helpful to replenish that energy. Typically we do this with a mini crystal healing, but today we're going to be calling in energy ourselves. It's very simple, I promise. So your intention's very powerful and energy will respond to it. We will do that now. So I would now like you to visualize a bright, warm, shimmering light shining down on you, down from the universe. And it encompasses you and your entire energy body completely. Just take a moment to imagine with all your senses this light, the brightness of it, the warmth on your skin, and imagine or sense this light permeating through every layer of your aura, through all your chakras, through your soul, spirit, through all the cells in your body, just shining right through. And as it does, it very naturally chases out any darkness or anything that's not. This is an intelligent energy that knows what it is you need in this moment. All right. So feel free to come back here. You're welcome to stay in this light for as long as you like, and you can call it back to you at any time. So we have replenished our energy. And now, while we are in this energetic state, we are going to move into our affirmation for the day. So we're going to say this affirmation 3 times. Each day, I am living more and more into my purpose and know I am part of a greater whole. Each day, I am living more and more into my purpose and know I am part of a greater whole. Each day, I am living more and more into my purpose and know I am part of a greater whole. As always, if you're inclined, I encourage you to take this affirmation forward with you in your day ahead. And that concludes the affirmation. Next, it is time for our deity highlight. This week's deity is Epona, and I am going to be reading the entry for this goddess from the Encyclopedia of Spirits by Judica Eiles, I think. The entry's not too long, and then at the end I'll share any additional points. Epona, also known as Lady of the Stables, is a Celtic goddess. Epona is a great and important goddess, guardian spirit of horses and their riders. Her name derives from epos, a Celtic word indicating horse. She is never portrayed without one, but Epona is more than just a spirit who oversees horses. She is an extremely complex deity who was once widely venerated throughout Europe. Epona is a spirit of abundance and plenty, healing, and death. She is a goddess of peace and the matron of soldiers. Her shrines incorporated therapeutic healing springs. Her carved image appears several times within an ancient pagan cemetery near what is now Metz, France. Epona may be a psychopomp. One cemetery carving depicts Epona riding her mare, followed by a man whom she may be leading to the afterlife. The ancient Celts perceived horses as oracular animals, more closely attuned to the will and desires of spirits than human beings, even shamans and priests. Various rituals involving horses were intended to reveal the desires of the deities. Epona is likely to have been an oracular spirit. As with virtually all Celtic goddesses, little documentation regarding Epona exists. Attempts are made to piece together her myth and history using archaeological evidence. She was popular throughout virtually the entire ancient Celtic world. Roman soldiers encountered her in Gaul and adored her, literally. Uniquely for a Celtic deity, Epona was brought to Rome, enshrined, and assigned her own official feast day, indicating her official recognition as part of the Roman state religion. Epona was especially popular during the 1st through the 4th centuries CE. She was venerated by a wide spectrum of Romano-Celtic society. Epona was beloved by Roman cavalry officers who adopted her as their own guardian goddess. The Roman legions carried veneration of Epona throughout the Roman Empire. Epona was venerated in Britain, Gaul, the Rhineland, North Africa, Rome, and as far away as Bulgaria. Her major Celtic shrine was in Burgundy, renowned as a center of horse breeding. Epona is the matron of soldiers. She has dominion over horses, donkeys, and mules. Those who care for them may consider themselves under Epona's dominion too. Those who abuse them should probably avoid attracting her attention. Favored people: horse breeders, horse traders, horse whisperers, horse doctors, equestrians, and cavalry, or anyone in the military. Iconography: Epona is never represented without a horse. A typical image portrays Epona riding side saddle on a mare. A foal sleeps beneath its mother, suckles from its mother, or eats from a plate that Epona offers. Alternatively, Epona is portrayed sitting between several horses that approach her in homage. Or she sits between male and female ponies and feeds them. She is occasionally portrayed as a mermaid on horseback. Attributes: a key, cornucopia, basket of fruit, and cloth once traditionally used to start horse races. Spirit allies: the mothers are Epona's sometime companions. Sacred animals: horses, but also dogs and ravens. Sacred day: December 18th, her Roman feast. And offerings are cakes, fruits, and something for her horses. So I would add to that oats, apples, and wine. But most deities do like wine. So that is the entry for that. I would say colors I've noted as being associated are red and yellow. And there's a lot of people who've had direct interactions with this deity. It's a very interesting entity. And I would say keys are a major attribute. So that is the deity highlight for this week. If you have any particular questions about her, feel free to comment or to PM. All right. So next, I would like to share with you the card of the day. December 18th is your birthday. Very interesting. Before last final notes about Epona, I do find, and based on personal experience, her favorite time of year is fall, or what's it called? Harvest. Although summer is a good time too. So there are multiple good times of the year. All right, so the card of the day. Today's card of the day comes to you, as always, from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. And this is a message to give insight about the day ahead, May 13th. You may find you resonate with the entirety of the message or just parts of it. Both are perfect. So today's card is Risk. This marker brings excitement to your path. You cannot know the outcome of the action you're being called to take until you do it. In this way, you're required to be blind in the forest for a time, risking all you know and all you've acquired on your journey for the potential of something better. Perhaps the training you require demands faith in what you cannot experience with your 5 senses, but reliance on the 6th sense, your intuition, can provide you with another type of sight to aid you in your journey. Very important questions can be answered now. Is engaging in the situation worth the risk, or does my inner sight tell me to wait until another opportunity comes? Am I willing to learn a lesson of defeat and surrender to the promise of unknown potential? Pray for guidance and ask for a sign. If the answer is yes, take the risk. If no, rest, regroup, and wait on the will of the divine mystery. And that is the card of the day, risk. All right, so now I would like to share with you the numerology for the day ahead, May 13th. It is a 4-day. The vibration of 4 pertains to structure, and the energy in this day ahead highlights the greater structure or design that is part of our world, spiritually and otherwise. So on a spiritual sense, being part of a greater whole or design, as well as the way that we fit into our personal communities and groups. And so participating in your sense of connection, opening yourself to it, whether it's just an awareness mentally and spiritually of the threads that tie you to every other soul in this world, or connecting with those close to you and finding your place in your community even in this time. So that is the numerology for the day ahead. Next, I would like to share the astrology for the day ahead, May 13th. So there are no exact aspects for this day, but I will briefly highlight the sun and moon. So as I'm sure most of you know, the sun is in Taurus during this time, so there is a focus on the foundations of our life and the structures of our lives. If there are any weaknesses in any area of our lives, that will be emphasized or further irritated at this time. It is, however, a great opportunity to allow what's weak or not in alignment with us to break down and to build anew, or we could also repair those weaknesses. So the sun illuminates, so that's what's really being put in the light at this time. If you have your birth chart, any house ruled by Taurus, there is an emphasis and additional clarity being lent to this specific part of your life at this time. And then the moon is waning in Aquarius. Sorry, the notes are a bit confusing. Yes, it is waning in Aquarius. So as the sun, our attention kind of is turning inward within ourselves, and we are exploring who we are as individuals, as well as our connection to community. Aquarius is very community-centric, and there is an inner emotional need for collaboration with those around us and to feel like we are able to share what we have to offer with others. And that's the astrology for May 13th. So now I would like to take a moment to say MMR. It's made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. On screen in a moment are the names of our patrons. Thank you so much for your continued support and for helping me create spiritual content. Thank you to those of you who share this video every day for helping more people discover MMR. And of course, thank you to all who watch. This was made for you. In a moment, our link will be on screen. If you'd like to learn more, visit patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. This link is also in the description of the video. Members of our Patreon receive exclusive access to the monthly metaphysical report. That interests you, check it out. All right. And finally, I would like us to set an intention for our day ahead. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself or to accept my intention for you. We are the creators of our reality, so this is a simple way of engaging that power for ourselves. Our words create. This day ahead brings us a greater awareness of our belonging in this world, of our belonging in the greater spiritual fabric of the universe we exist in. We are never truly alone. In this day ahead, we open ourselves to receiving all of our good, and we accept all of our good for ourselves. We are grateful. Thank you, and so it is. Remember to like, follow, or subscribe to Facebook, YouTube, or Patreon if you'd like to keep seeing MMR each day. Remember to share this video when it's morning in your time zone. And thanks for spending the time with me today. Be blessed, everyone, and have a beautiful day ahead. I'll see you all again soon. My name's Lysander Xanthus, and this has been the Morning Metaphysical Report.